Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Sibu. I post style, beauty and travel content, and if you're an OG regular subscriber, thank you so much for tuning back in and welcome. So I hope you guys are keeping safe during these crazy times. As you can see by the title of this video, today I will be telling you guys about 5 work from home ideas or some business ideas that you can start during this time. Obviously guys, this pandemic has shaken a lot of people's jobs, a lot of economies around the world. Certain industries are completely wiped out. A lot of people have lost their jobs. Just a whole lot of uncertainty happening. So I've got some great ideas for you to start making money from home. All you really need is your cell phone or your laptop and some Wi-Fi, and you're good to go. That's literally it. Some of these ideas need little or close to no capital to start. So if you're interested in this kind of video, then please keep on watching. The first work from home idea I have for you is to teach English online. Okay, the Chinese are paying big bags for English teachers. I mean, China on its own has got so many provinces. I think China on its own has around 1 billion people. There are a lot of people that still do not know English and need to be taught English. And the nice thing about this one is that you do not have to be in China, or you don't have to go to China and be an actual English teacher. You can do it from the comfort of your home using your laptop or your cell phone and some Wi-Fi. So the nice thing about this is that there's different shifts. I know you can do it on weekends only if you'd like. That's more for people that are already employed. Or if you're unemployed, you can do it full-time, 5 days a week. You can teach. And there's also midnight shifts. So you can also teach at like from midnight to 3:30 or 5 or whatever the case may be. So everyone can really do this, whether you're employed, whether you're unemployed. You can do this if you've got a nice quiet environment and you've got Wi-Fi. This is really something you can look into to make a little bit of extra money. The nice thing about this teaching English online is that they provide you with full training. You leave with a TEFL qualification, so they train you themselves. You get a TEFL certificate. So the nice thing is you'll always have your TEFL certificate even when you're done teaching them online. Maybe, who knows, it could be useful. Maybe you can teach English in Spain one day, maybe you can teach English elsewhere. But the nice thing is that at the end of it you gain a TEFL certificate, which I think is really useful for South Africans. I mean, our unemployment rate is, I think, at like 30%. So whether you have a degree or not, it can be very, very stressful, and people are not finding jobs. I know a lot of people that are doing it overseas already, but obviously you can't really go right now, so you can do it from the comfort of your home. The second idea is using your social media. Guys, you need to use your social media for money. You cannot be tweeting for free if you have like 35,000 followers on Twitter. Utilize your following for promotions. Sign up to Humans. It's an app, I'll link it down below. I signed up to Humans as soon as I got, so basically I had a number of Twitter accounts that I deactivated in the past. And then this year I was like, okay, I'm gonna be serious about making money off my social media. I changed my Instagram to a business account. Even though I have like 2,000 followers, I changed my Instagram to a business account, and then I got a Twitter account. As soon as I got my Twitter account, like I signed up in Jan, and just afterwards I got a campaign, and I had like 150 followers at that time. So really guys, social media is a very, very big bag. Start taking your social media account seriously. Start tweeting for promotions, whatever the case. Just careful with club promotion and stuff like that. I know that a lot of people have complained that the promoters don't pay, and I know there's a little bit of drama around that, but there's other ways you can advertise. People, singles, I know when artists are about to drop a song, they look for people to promote their song on Twitter. You can do it for so many other things other than parties. So really look into making money from your Instagram or from your Twitter account. Just you know where most of your followers are, so just try to use that. On Instagram, change your account to your business account. Find your niche, start posting things according to the content. If you enjoy doing makeup and you know you're good at it, start doing Instagram TVs, start doing reviews, whatever the case may be. Just be in your bag. Find your niche and be in your bag. If you're good at cooking, if you're good at fitness, that is the nice thing. It's literally making money off what you love. It is the most progressive way to make money. People are doing it all over the world right now. The nice thing about this is that you no longer have to have crazy amounts of followers, literally even 1,000 followers, 1.5 followers. I know people that have said they bought MacBooks with promo money. People are buying proper things, guys, with promo money. On Instagram, you can get sponsored posts, paid posts. You can get sent products, free products to review, and all you need is a phone. You can take good quality pictures, tag the brands. Tagging the brands is very important so that they can be aware that, okay, there's this person that has been wearing our clothes or that uses our products, and then who knows, maybe next time you'll be on the PR list and they'll send you products. But obviously go into this if you want to. Like, I know I really enjoy doing this. You need to go into it if you want to. If you don't like posting on Instagram, you don't feel like posting on Instagram, if you know you post on Instagram like twice a year, then I mean, this is not for you. To grow your social media accounts, you have to be consistent. Like, to grow your Twitter, you need to tweet consistently, you need to follow people, you need to interact with other followers and all that stuff. To grow on Instagram, you have to post quality pictures, you have to be consistent. So if you're not really into that thing, then this one is not for you. The next one is to start a YouTube channel. Now, this one is not an instant bag. This one takes time, hard work, patience. It takes a while before you really start making money, but at the end of the day, it is very, very worth it, guys. YouTube is so lucrative. YouTube is a huge bag. I know I say this for everything, but this, I think out of everything I have on my list, this one is the biggest bag, because it helps to shape all your other social media accounts and everything that's got to do with it. YouTube can help you land contracts. YouTube can get you paid work. YouTube can get you sponsorships. So YouTube is amazing in that way. So obviously how it works is that you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to be monetized, and then you start making money off every video through AdSense. And then the nice thing about that is that obviously it leads into other checks, brands start to see you, and whatever, basically the same thing that I said about Instagram and Twitter, YouTube does but better. People are able to make proper livings off YouTube. There are some South Africans that are full-time YouTubers that are making the money that they would have made in a 9-to-5 in a year, they make within a month or even 3 months. If you look at the US influencers, the UK influencers, all those YouTubers that have like 4 million subscribers, they are living. YouTube is an excellent way to make money from home. Once again, using an iPhone, using a camera, whatever. That's the nice thing about it. Your growth on YouTube is inevitable. If you just post, you will gain subscribers. Every time I post a video, I gain new subscribers. Every time I post a video, it's better than the last video. Your quality just gets better. You find better ways. You find ways to improve your background. You find ways to improve your lighting. As you get money from your channel, you're able to invest in better camera equipment. You're able to invest in lighting. Whatever it is that makes your channel look better, you're able to invest in it from the money that you make from your channel. And the nice thing about this is that we're all multifaceted people. No one is one thing and not the other. You can literally post. I've seen channels that say laugh and everything in between, so you don't even have to have one thing. You can just be a whole lot of everything. You can talk about current affairs on your channel. I know channels where people talk about what happened during the week, like Muchi Matters, Sipo's channel. Whatever happens during the week, Siya Kolisi, the Rugby World Cup, you can literally just make banter off that, and that could be your channel. If you think you're funny, if you have a great personality, you can even, guys, even these channels where people don't teach us anything, they just tell us story times. If you tell us that story about how your boyfriend left you on the highway or whatever, like, tell us these stories. If you think you're funny and you're a good storyteller, switch on the camera and tell us your stories. That's the nice thing about YouTube. You are not pressured into this box. You're not pressured into finding a niche. You're not pressured into anything. You can just be yourself and you will have an audience. So on YouTube, I know people get very discouraged because sometimes people are mean and they say things like, everybody has a channel, everybody's doing makeup, which is true. But then again, guys, YouTube is one big pie. It is one massive pie, and everybody gets to eat from it. Don't be discouraged that everyone is doing it. At the end of the day, there'll be something that you have that is different from someone else. That's why you'll have your audience. Guys, at the end of the day, you'll always find there's definitely gaps in the market for YouTube. I know with hair, I don't know any South African YouTubers that focus on hair. Still till this day, when I want to dye my hair, want to do anything hair related, I'm still watching American YouTubers teach me. So there's no South African YouTuber that I can relate to my hair. With fitness, there's techies, but she's the only one. There's a very big market for fitness YouTubers. If you think you're passionate about fitness, then start with your yoga mat, post up fitness videos, focus on that, and you'll see you'll grow. Next thing, you'll have your own CrossFit studio, you'll have your own yoga studio, all from YouTube money. That's the nice thing, is that the growth is inevitable. So with YouTube, either teach us or show us something using your talents, or if not, just use your personality, display your personality on YouTube, make us laugh, talk about things that you think will interest us, and we will watch. The third idea is graphic designing. Graphic designing is something we're just always gonna need. It's that kind of industry that is timeless, because people are always branding themselves, people are always trying to create brands, people are always starting up new companies, and most of the time when you're starting out, you don't know anything. Okay, you don't know how to brand yourself. So the nice thing about graphic designers is that you go to them. If you want to create business cards, they know how to do logos and branding. So last year when I started my channel, I did not know how to use Canva. I didn't know how to use anything. I had to pay someone to do header that's on my channel, the header that's on my Twitter, just all my branding and my logo, my outro, that black screen with my name and the handles. I had to pay someone to do that for me because I didn't know what to do. But all I knew is I needed branding, I needed something, I needed a header on my channel, I needed an outro, I needed something that was gonna set my channel, obviously, to make it different from another. So graphic designing will always be something that is needed. And the nice thing about graphic designing is you can really teach yourself. I know some people didn't go to school for it, but they know how to do outros and intros for people's YouTube channel. You play around, you can teach yourself, you can take online free courses to teach yourself graphic designing. So that is also a very good idea. One for graphic designers is going to grow even more now, because most people are starting brands. A lot of people don't want to work the traditional way, people want to have brands. So I think that is a great idea. The last one, this one is not a work from home one, and this is the only one out of all of them where you need some sort of capital, but it's very little capital to start up, and that is events management. So that is a lot of work. Events are a lot of work, and obviously you cannot operate now. There's a lot of work. So if you do not feel like having a whole entire events company, which I can totally understand, then you can branch off into the little things that fall under it. Then you can focus on catering only. So on the catering side, if you know you're good at cooking, then you can start by advertising that you're a caterer. I've seen a lot of people start these businesses during lockdown. I've seen a lot of people, like even with these seafood boils, I've seen a lot of people start things like that where they make seafood boils and they deliver them around Joburg. Food will always be a bag. Food will always be a bag. Everybody loves food. Everybody wants to eat good food. So you will always make money off food. If you don't have a car for delivery, that's even fine. The client will come and fetch the food from you. If you have a car, charge a delivery fee, deliver the food. And if not catering, then you can do the decor side. So not now, but as soon as lockdown is over, people are going to go back to weddings, baby showers, all of that stuff. So the nice thing about decor is that it's very little capital needed to start up. Chinatown has decor. So I remember last year, my parents had a 25th anniversary party, and my sister was like, do you know this lady? She went to school with you. And I was so shocked to find out that a lady that I went to school with, like that was in my grade, had a day, like she was renting out decor. And I was like, you know what, I was so shook in the right direction. I was like, that is such a good idea. Like, she's actually got a whole entire business at such a young age where she bought decor and she's renting it out. And what they do is you rent it out, let's say for 2,000 Rand. If the client treats the stuff well, then you give them back like a 500 Rand deposit or whatever. So that is an excellent idea. I mean, you can buy centerpieces, you can buy beautiful cutlery, you can buy draping, all these things, guys, you can literally get at Chinatown. Nobody cares where it's from. The clients probably don't even ask as long as it looks good. So those are the 5 ways that you can make money, especially during this time. So yeah, do look into them. There's so many other ways that you can make money from home. Just go on Google and look for business ideas to start at home. So yeah, that is it for this video, guys. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.